Steven's Magic Castle.
Whee!
Steven's Magic Castle.
Whee!
Steven's Magic Castle.
Whee!
Steven's Magic Castle.
Whee!
Steven's Magic.
Hey, what's up, everybody? From especially the people of the future, I'm mostly talking to you. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy. So here we go. Let me just get the Swillikers ready. All right, there we go. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need that. Okay, let's see here. Alright. Guess I think we're breaking into Endwalker right now. Alpha now, Queen of the Wind, is gonna, I think, be launching us off here. He's feeling the need to take stock. Okay, okay. Krista, do you have some time to talk? I would like to gather everyone in Dawn's respite, and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telophoroi. The Telophoroi's stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. I don't know why I read it so expressively like that. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem able to resist being tempered, at least. But what happened to Arenvald and Fordola? We need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet, while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telophoroi are under the leadership of Fandaniel and one other delightful fellow, Zenos Yegalvis, the Crown Prince and our dear friend. To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varus, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but it has since been changed, and in troubling ways. During our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seemed safe to assume that these events too were orchestrated by the Talaferoi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. We will find a way in Charlian, I am sure of it. Master Forsenolt's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The Forum knows more than it is letting on. Sorry to interrupt. We've just received word from Mistress Kryle. She says that arrangements for your visit have been finalized. You're to head to Limsa Laminsa and board the next ship bound for Charlian. And on arrival, present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldesian. Or Baldesium, I don't know. Come to assist with the Order's restoration. Isn't that sweet music? The arrangements may be settled, but what of your thoughts? They must race at the prospect of returning home after so long. I am eager to see it, of course. Of course, ahem. We should set off at once. Yeah, let's get going here. Gee willikers! Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry as you wish you a safe journey. Can't read in my old age, it turns out. I got a little bit of a cough or something. Excuse me there, folks. People of the future. People of the future. Well, got me a quest. New quest music. Always new quest music and stuff. In the new expansions in this game. Okay, so I suppose I should leave this land. I need to go to Limsa Lomin, so I might as well just do it like this. Here we go! Any day now, we'll get there. I swear to you. By the holy power. Takes a long time to get there from the Rising Stones, I think. Alright, so. Looks like I need to go over here into the yonder. If you notice the architecture here in this particular hallway, you'll see that I just admire such craftsmanship, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that! I didn't notice some of these Halloween decorations. Let's take a look here. We got some pumpkins and bats. But there's like stuff on the walls too. The stuff on the walls like glows. It's cool. Pretty neat. Oh, look at these jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, look at that one. That one's just like Grandma used to carve. And over here we got some small ones. Look how nice they look. Those are some nice ones. How much for some of these jack-o'-lanterns, ma'am? Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm trying to get some of these jack-o'-lanterns. I can't seem to get anyone's attention, so I guess I won't be able to get any. Alright, well. On with what I was doing. And there's Halloween decorations out here, too. Oh, that's right. There's a Halloween event probably happening right now, too. I should do that at some point, but I'm not messing with it today. Alright, let's see. Look, jack-o'-lanterns up there. Wow. Now those are some nice jack-o'-lanterns, you know what I mean? Wow. Cool. I wonder if all the towns... I'm sure they do. I bet all the towns have Halloween decorations out. This is pretty sweet. Oh, look, it's a... What are those things called? A capybara? Yeah, a capybara. A little pup. Alright, let's see here. Just on down this hallway here, you'll notice that that we're at an airship landing of some sort. Oh, this... Get a hold of yourself, man. Jeez. There's kids out. Alright, Tataru. Everyone's here, which is good because I've already paid for your passage and the fee is non-refundable. Oh. The ship for Charlian should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. Oh, yes, yes, of course. Oh. So this is cool. I'm going to a new land, finally. Ooh. I gotta load all those boxes down there, you know. It's the cargo. The cargo.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
Excellent. It is nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
Right, right.
It's funny.
It is, it's hilarious.
Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
Louis Soir, may God rest his
And
bones.
now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Yes, disowned ones at that.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's winds are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
No, that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian?
I would say yes, right?
Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
Yes, of course.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company.
Yeah, what are you, stupid, Alphino? Jeez!
Respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
Yes, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
That's why Estinian's the coolest character in the game. Just saying.
Better.
Are you alright, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Oh.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that is nice. Plus, I want to see it, you know what I mean? I want to see it.
The schemes of an army hell-bent on destroying the world. And once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Yeah, the last time. It is pretty sad. I'll bring him back safe and sound, I promise. Or, no sense worrying about the things we're powerless to change. I mean, I'll help him, right? I promise.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Well, look at that old son of a gun.
Coultenay!
Hoary?
What brings you all this way?
Who names their kid that? I mean, come on.
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal
Hoary
operation,
Boulder.
So we thought we'd see you off before
I forgot about him. What a weird name he has. Hoary Boulder. That's dude. My favorite Final Fantasy character is Hoary Boulder.
Things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
Hmm?
We're set to sail. All aboard for Charlian.
Let's go. We gotta get to Charlian. Even if our grandmothers tell us no, no, no.
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
Yes. Unto the unknown.
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
Alright. This actually is pretty sweet. We're going... Did we go under the water for some reason?
In the depths
oh
where
no.
souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Alright, I guess we will then. Whoa. Oh, there it is. First time in a new land, right here. Stranger in a new land. I'm a stranger. Apparently everybody else in the party is not a stranger. Except for maybe Estinian. He didn't actually say, did he? Come on, Pizza Jim. Man, I'm so used to playing this game on PS5, it loads insanely fast.
Here.
That sounds like Heidelin. Oh, yeah. If she says to think, it's definitely her. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was old lady Heidelin, whispering in the wind.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt. Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself.
I did hear her say that, and I personally heard it.
In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Well, what's it gonna be? Uh-oh. It's that again. Is that the Heidelman's, what she really looks like, kind of, maybe?
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad. Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet.
Oh my gosh. It's Heidelman.
My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. I don't want to straight tell her to her face that I don't trust her, even though I kind of don't after all that stuff that I just found out in Shadowbringers. But I'm just going to say this, just to be on the safe side. Not that it matters in this game. You can go back and watch the cinema scene and pick the other thing if you want.
You have your answer. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Heidelin has always been. A primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who could orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms, monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
It's getting serious now.
When you truly
Will I have to fight Heidelin, I wonder?
And your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable.
For some reason.
Then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
What?
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Charlian's
What?
just over yonder.
Because the main character of this game is actually kind of mysterious in a way. They just like appeared here because of her. So it's like, what? Who? What was this person? What was the warrior of light before all that? That makes it seem like there's some kind of weird past that I don't know about.
what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taken a look at the island already?
Yes, yes.
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
Oh, listen to that sweet music it's about to blast into.
There she is. Good old Charlian.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, cool. I bet you this is where I'm going to get, like, the title screen. Here soon, anyway. Within this cutscene, I bet.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes. But we'll manage on our own. If we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed. 'Tis as Sir Estinian said. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side. I prithee.
I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Charlian proper.
Mm-hmm. How cool. I can't wait to actually get there. I just want to go look at it, man.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
There it is. Endwalker. So cool. It's the most Final Fantasy of expansions they've made, I feel like. Just for the fact you get to go to the moon, you know, like in Final Fantasy IV, how cool is that?
The solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Old Charlian.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hasn't Charlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Charlian only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed.
Yes. Let us be
The
clear.
immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
Okay.
Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
Alright.
Granatier, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
Here we go.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
Yes, of course you do.
I am. Brahart here of the students of Baldessian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
See how it glows. That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny. And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
We shall keep that in mind.
We will. I'm taking it serious, okay? I'm taking it serious.
These last two are not Charlian natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Okay, okay. Look at that cool earring she has in.
Name and occupation?
You know who I am. Actually, I guess I can't say who I am. Let's see. Champion of Eorzean. I'm just gonna say I'm an adventurer by trade.
An adventurer. Well, I suppose that is considered a valid calling in your native Eorzea. And it does indeed match the profile provided.
Pick the right
You may
choice.
enter. And you, sir?
Justinian Varlino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formerly, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Yeah, what is he doing these days? Oh, there's something weird going on.
If you'll allow me. My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Okay.
Croyle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you all seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we? Oh!
There they go. They're going to Taco Bell. I knew it. I knew it.
Welcome, friends, to Charlian.
Psst, they're definitely going to Taco Bell. They're going without me. They're going to Taco Bell without me.
I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Okay, let's see. Here I am, man. Look at this place. There's a big statue. Oh, there's people pushing around little crystals. Cool. Alright. I didn't even read that. Oh well. Ooh. Let's see what I got here. A horse chestnut weapon. Oh, I love horse weapons. This is gonna be awesome. Can I even use it? Where'd that come from? Okay. I feel like I heard just like a really strange beeping noise. Was that in the game? That was weird. Alright, so that should be in here, right? Is that what this is? Oh, got a new weapon. Let's put it on. Let's make it to where we can see it. Ooh, cool. Those are pretty sweet. They're not as cool as what I just had on, but I'll leave them on for a little bit. I'll leave them on for a little bit before I glamour them up. So I'll probably get new armor soon, right? Horse nut chest gear. Ooh, I want some horse nut chest gear. Dude, I love them getting all this horse gear. Horse nut chest gear. Horse chestnut chest gear? Is that what that said? We had to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Krista and Estinian's first time in Charlian, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. Yeah, we gotta have like a party, man. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you may all have the sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in this city. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldessian Annex. How does that sound? 'Tis a fine suggestion. You may not be welcome at the Lavillier estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood. All the same, nose around. I am equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Right? Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. Excuse me there, gentlemen of the future. The annex was west of the Aetherite Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there. Yes, we'll see you there. Taco Bell Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. Taco Bell Tuesday, whoa, whoa, whoa. Those are the lyrics that come to my mind when I hear this song playing in the background. What of you, Estinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. But I could... Oh. Well, Raha, would you like to join us, then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Of course, if you will have me. Come, Krista. Charlian awaits. Quest accepted. Grahatia, tell me a story of when we were young. After you, my friend, I am more than content to follow your lead. Grahatia is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. In the event you use the Aetherite, Grahatia will catch up to you so long as you remain in the same area. You can leave Grahatia behind, however, by entering a different area. You may also speak to him and select the option to part ways. If you wish to have Grahatia accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. Interesting. While Grahatia is accompanying you, next try speaking with Kryl. Oh, how weird. Dude, I got Grahatia in my party, man. It's kind of cool. I like Grahatia. Where are we going? Alright, Kryl. All set, then let's be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Kryl is now accompanying you. Lead your two companions to the last stand and speak with Kryl at the designated location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area to speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. Oh, this is an interesting new thing they've added here. Oh, so it means like this is one. With all the unusual wares coming and going at all hours, I expect the assistance of an intrepid adventurer would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you couldn't undertake many tasks which pique your interest. You have been cleared by the immigration officials, after all. Look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Charlian the same way it is in Eorzea. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Alright, anyway. Come on, folks. And I got my little dog, too. Something hilarious about that dog being in the mix. Oh, another conversation stopping point. It's basically just telling me about the different areas in the town. I don't think it's necessary that I read it all out loud. Anyway, you know what I mean? Okay. Alright. That's cool. So over here's where I need to go, though. Here do we go. Ah, here we are, the last stand. may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlian tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. Okay. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland. As encapsulated by our infamous arch and loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary and dietary value first. Oh, yeah, obviously. And taste a distant second. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Charlotte. The one and only bastion of culinary arts in the Isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of their more impressive items in the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Well, as a guy who owns burger restaurants, you better believe I'm trying them. Because you were a typical Charlian when it came to cheap and convenient. Raha. Or is that who they're calling them? But surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop and when the time permits and sample the Cafe D'Alliance. Shall we press on? The stairs on the side of the cafe will take us up to the Aetherite Plaza. Dude, I want to look at this restaurant, to be honest. Let me just get a look at it. Is this it? Or this whole area, that's part of it. Oh, it's got like all kind of outdoor seating. And then this is, should be like where the cooks are, I guess, in here. I guess that's where they're cooking this back there. That's interesting. I want their burger. Can I really get it? Come on, let me get that burger. Let me get that dang old burger. Oh, man. I was hoping you really could, like, buy some food here, man. I was really wanting to try that burger. I don't even see a burger out here. But they're going to talk about a burger but not even have a burger available? Alright, I should quit the game over this. I'm still checking out the rest of the restaurant. Nice, spacious seating. I wish that my restaurant had a location like this. This is awesome, actually. Right by the water, too. Let's have it. Grod, do you get out of my way? I'm trying to sit down. Jeez. Okay. Alright, there I am at the restaurant. Just hanging out. Alright, cool. Well, too bad I couldn't actually get the burger. That would have been nice. I suppose now I have to go up here. I want to go, like, to the outside of the city. That's what I want to do. Okay, so in here. It's like basically just giving me a tour of the city. Okay, I get it. Alright, so where next? Oh, that's right. I thought I had to follow them for a weird second there. Oh, look at all the people here. Oh, you know, oh my gosh, I didn't even attune to the Aetherite. Oh, we got a little dance party going on out here. This is what happens to me in this game. I'll be trying to power through the story and I'll get distracted by people doing stuff in the game, like these guys dancing over here. Let's have a look. What a show. It really actually looks like Thancred. It's hilarious. It's the real Thancred. Look at him go. I'll clap for him. Is this the Far Eastern dance? I think I know it too. different one than them. Alright. Did I get it yet? Okay, yeah. So anyway, back to this area over here. Whoa, look at that. Look at that weapon. Oh, is that like the equivalent of a Palace of the Dead kind of thing, maybe? Girl, where you get your skirt from? Alright, now we just gotta run up here. Somewhere up there. Probably go this way. Ultimate jump. So probably just right up here and we'll find the sweet glory of Nazareth. Oh, I guess right here maybe? No, this is just gonna be some off. I need to get up there. I'll just run super fast. Man, I sure had a ways to go, didn't I? There we go. Good as a Newt Gingrich. Can I just run straight down here, I wonder? It's like snowing in this place and stuff. They've had me sitting through stuff for so long at this point, I just want to randomly go outside and slay one beast or something. We must return to the designated location. Seems like it's somewhere this way. I don't suppose I can ride a mount in here. Nope. I guess while I was doing that, I should have been getting all the aetherites. But I didn't. Like an idiot. Gotta start somewhere. Do 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 do. Ojika Sunjika, it has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika, Administration Officer for the students of Baldessian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. The champion of Eorzea has featured prominently in Krile and Graha's reports to me. So for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, but of course, we often had occasion to visit Charlian. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. The day will come when we see the students rise again. Of first we must ensure that Talafroy fail. Then that door to the left there is the main hall. Prepared for you, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Alright, so I'm gonna get like some kind of little inn room or something, maybe? Ah, the nap rooms. Perfect for an afternoon daze. Oh, the nap rooms. Far more than some cheap roadside inn. Well, at least for that. Taco cheese, nachos, nachos, Taco John's, nachos. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. I guess I have to go inside of them now. Enter the main hall. To my sleeping quarters. What are you doing in here? Oh wait, this isn't the sleeping area, obviously.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
I might be having to call it soon. I'm tired.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Get out of the brass tacks, huh?
Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroid's plans from coming to fruition.
Yes.
At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which...
Oops, I did not mean to do that.
Involves an investigation into the change which has come over Charlian. Not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Charlian focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Oh, Louisois.
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, it simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldesion. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Charlian colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Favner. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal. In response to this threat, the Satrap of Radzat Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary.
Tis.
Though it is a great imposition, and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts. You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material.
Yes.
I will help with that.
Alright.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
True.
Alice and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking. Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair. Thoughts? Objection?
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
Ooh, cool.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
What am I supposed to
Give me a
do?
moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
Yeah. I must have not been paying attention or something. Not sure what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. I guess it's gonna tell me anyway, though. It'll tell me. I think I got that chest piece, though. That horse one. That's what we've been waiting for, is that horse piece. Alright, let's get it. Inventory. Chestnut chest. Horse chestnut chest. Let's see, character. Where's my horse chestnut chest at? What was it called? Jagaskin Jacket of Aiming. I was looking for a horse one. So it is that. Oh man, that totally changed my look. But you know what? We're gonna do it. Look at this. Okay, it's pretty cool looking. Actually. Looks interesting with what I have. But you know what? I know that I have quests to do there. I'm actually going to be getting on soon, so I'm not going to start them. But what I am going to do is make sure that I have... Okay, so I know I can definitely get here now. Kind of funny, but let's go back to the guild house. Since I'm gonna change up my clothes, because I want to obviously rock all the Endwalker armors as I get them. I want one of those new hairstyles that I got. They just didn't look good with that other jacket that I had because there was like weird clipping issues. And for some reason I can't stand clipping on my outfits with the hair. I hope one day in MMOs they make it to where like the hair reacts to the outfit naturally like it really would. Instead of like sticking through the collar or something. But now that I have this style of armor, I can probably do any hairstyle without clipping with this one. There's a couple of hairstyles that I just pick over and over in this game whenever I change my hair. But I want to try to get one of those new ones that I've got. I'm leaving the colors the same for now. Hairstyles. Okay, so let's see. I want to see it with my armor. Okay. That looks pretty cool. Even that works with it really well. That's one of the ones I keep doing over and over. Oh, I think this is the one that I was wanting to do though, just because it looks sweet, right? It's cool. That's one that I go to frequently for this character. There's a little clipping stuff going on there. See, I can't stand that. It's not terrible with that one though. Okay. I've been wanting to do it for a while, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna rock that for a while. Maybe not even that long. But fresh look for the new game. Now let's take a look. Looks pretty cool. I'm looking sweet, man. It's interesting because I think that outfit is like a dark green color. Can you? What does it look like as other colors? I wonder. Oh, interesting. So let's see what it would look like with some kind of a purple. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not black though. Hardly noticeable. I have some random weird colors. I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. See how all of it looks together at the end of collecting it all. I'm starting to lose my voice or something. I gotta be done. Alright, people of the future, if you actually watched this whole thing, I congratulate and salute you. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, and that the powers of Nod are able to find and grant you the magical powers that you've always deserved. Have a great day. Have a great New Year's. Believe in yourself, and you'll always accomplish your goals. Alright, goodbye. Everybody have a good night.